What did Jesus do in hell after his death? It's a thought-provoking question that invites us to explore the biblical narrative surrounding hell. While we know that hell was created for Satan and his demons, it's intriguing to consider why Jesus himself had to go there. To begin our inquiry, we must first clarify the concept of hell. The Bible presents a complex picture, but it also provides some clear insights. Hell is often described as a place of darkness, a realm characterized by separation from God, and a place of judgment. Clearly, it is not somewhere anyone would wish to go. It's important to recognize that the Bible employs various terms to describe this place, each carrying its own nuances. Here are some key biblical references to consider. Number 1. Sheol. In the Old Testament, the Hebrew term Sheol refers to the realm of the dead, a place where both the righteous and the unrighteous await their fate. It represents a dark existence, often seen as a waiting place for souls. Number 2. Hades. In the New Testament, Hades serves as the Greek equivalent of Sheol. Like its predecessor, it is depicted as a temporary place where souls await final judgment. Jesus referenced Hades in his parable of the rich man and Lazarus, Luke 16:19-31, describing it as a realm of torment. Number 3. Gehenna. This term, often used by Jesus, refers to the final place of punishment. Originally, Gehenna was a valley south of Jerusalem where refuse, including the remains of dead animals, was discarded and incinerated. This imagery served to vividly illustrate the fate of the wicked, emphasizing the eternal nature of hellfire, as seen in Mark 9:43. Number 4. Lake of Fire. In the book of Revelation, the lake of fire is portrayed as the ultimate destination for Satan, his angels, and all whose names are not found in the book of life. It signifies a place of eternal torment, Revelation 20:10-14. Collectively, these terms depict hell as a temporary realm for the dead, Sheol or Hades, and a final destination of eternal punishment, Gehenna and the lake of fire. Despite these clarifications, misconceptions about hell persist, reflecting the challenges in fully grasping its nature according to biblical teachings. Jesus' descent into hell holds profound significance in understanding his victory over death and sin. This journey was not about additional suffering, but a powerful proclamation of triumph as he preached to the spirits in prison and set the captives free, demonstrating his authority over death and hell. After his crucifixion, betrayed by a disciple, unjustly tried, and brutally executed, Jesus' body was laid in a tomb, plunging his followers into deep grief and confusion. They struggled to comprehend that his death was part of God's divine plan for humanity's salvation. Upon his death, Jesus descended into hell, where he preached to the spirits who had been disobedient during the days of Noah, 1 Peter 3:18-20. This act was not an offer of a second chance, but a declaration of victory over evil, confirming his triumph and securing the entire spiritual realm. Jesus showcased his power by confronting death, as reflected in Revelation 1:18, where he asserts dominion over death and Hades. Additionally, Jesus' actions in hell included opening the gates of heaven, which had been closed to humanity due to sin. Through his resurrection, he made it possible for believers to enter eternal life. Ephesians 4 illustrates how Jesus led the righteous from Sheol or Hades, affirming that his ascent to heaven followed his descent into the depths of the earth. Thus, Jesus' journey to hell symbolizes ultimate triumph rather than defeat. His presence in hell embodies a declaration of power and authority, culminating in his defeat of sin, death, and Satan. The implications of this victory are profound. It assures believers that death is not the end, but a transition to eternal life with God. Embracing this truth transforms our lives, instilling confidence and courage. As we live in the light of Jesus' victory, we are reminded that nothing can separate us from the love of God. His triumph inspires us to share this hope with others, reminding us that despite life's darkest moments, His power and love offer a future filled with hope and peace. Through Christ, we are assured of forgiveness and eternal life, affirming that living in this truth can change the trajectory of our lives and those around us. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Looking forward to seeing you in the next video.